I am MAGA and a Christian.
And hell, we're human beings. Help us. Give us what we need. We don't want to be the stepchildren anymore.
These MAGA influencers are breaking at the seams. Dave Portnoy going online, crashing out. I mean, he was sweating in that video. He was so mad that he lost $7 million crashing out. But he wasn't crashing out when they're laying off all these people. Everybody's losing their job. No, it was until he started losing money that he started losing faith in Trump. Ben Shapiro called Trump unconstitutional. I've never heard Ben Shapiro criticize Trump in that manner. It's because these niggas are starting to lose money. And the craziest part is a lot of people were thinking that, this was going to affect just, poor working class, middle class. But now you're seeing that everyone is taking a hit. I said this early on. It's not just going to be us. It's going to be everybody. It's going to be millionaires. Everybody don't take care of their money how y'all think they take care of their money. Some of these guys like Dave Portnoy, Ben Shapiro, they go on splurges. That's why they make the videos that they make. That's why they're controversial. That's why they continue to be controversial. They make a shit ton of money. And they put a shit ton of money back into the stocks and all that stuff as well. And now you seeing their bottom dollar is going out. So it's hard to get up there on a microphone when you losing money. I don't know, man. Fuck around and find out.
What in the fuck am I going to do with a Trump phone? I don't need another phone bill. We didn't get a stimulus. We didn't get a Doge check. We didn't get no debt relief. No help for rent. No help for your mortgage. No help for groceries. They won't raise our wages. They won't lower prices. We're fucking drowning in debt, but guess what we get? We get a Donald Trump phone. A fucking phone, gold-plated with Trump's picture on the back of it. I voted for him. Do I want a fucking Trump phone? No! I want some goddamn relief. No food stamps, no help with childcare, no clean water in Flint, no cheap utilities, but a gold-plated, freedom-fueled, white, red, and broke Android with unlimited patriotism for $47.45 a fucking month. Can't call your doctor, can't afford your medications, but don't worry, you can call your landlord and tell him you still can't pay the rent money with your Trump phone. This is what America's come to. No solutions, no support, just a $47.45 phone plan. What is this? Is this a marketing plan? Are we saving the country, or is this all about marketing? They gave up on helping us, but hey, at least the phone comes with a flag so you can show your patriotism, I guess. I don't fucking know anymore.
Good afternoon. I have a fuck around and find out story. I've been waiting for one that I personally is connected to me, and I finally found one today. I'm looking at myself. I had a couple of scratches here. I was playing and that's not important. Anyhow. So I have a former friend. She and her husband, huge MAGA people. And we have some mutual friends that my friends are still talk to her a little bit. And I find out today that she retired a couple of years ago and made a huge profit off of selling her house, like $600,000. And her husband, and her profit money go to Salt Lake City, where they are going to build a custom home. Now, according to my friend, this custom home is supposed to be like over the top, 10,000 square feet, Jordanian marble, a Trump identity type of thing. And so they buy the land, they hire a contractor, they do everything, and they start to build the house. My friend and her husband are living in a fifth wheel on the property. Well, because of tariffs, the price of building material goes up, and so the contractor goes to them and said, we're going to have to, building materials are costing more, we're going to have to charge you more. and my friend and her husband fork over more money from the profit of their home. But as these tariffs continue and they're in, they're out, they're up, they're down, the contractor is not messing around anymore. And he says, I need to, we're going to just leave the price of this open. And whatever it ends up being, you know, we're going to put a percentage on there for me. And, but I can't, I am, the building materials supply is risky. And so my friend and her husband go to the bank to secure a loan to make sure that they can pay for whatever it's going to be. Well, come to find out that my friend's husband has put all of the profit money that they didn't already use into Trump cryptocurrency. And he has lost all of it. Now, I don't know if the cryptocurrency is up and down. I don't know too much about it. But whenever it was down, he lost all of it. My friend said that my ex-friend had $4,000 to her name, and she has had to go back to work, but she doesn't have a teaching license in Utah, and so she can't teach. She can't even substitute teach. And so she got a job at like Home Depot where she's watering plants in their garden, and she's making like $12.50 an hour. I don't want to laugh outwardly. I did when I was talking to my friend who's telling me this story. I kind of want to send my ex-friend a ha-ha emoji, but I wasn't until I found out that she was watering flowers, and I think I must. I don't know. I'm debating about it, but oh my goodness.
Why is it always a white MAGA Republican? Here's a story you won't be seeing on Fox News, but James Yokley Jr., 66-year-old grandfather from North Carolina, a Republican election official from Surrey County, North Carolina, busted for trying to slip drugs into two of his granddaughters' ice cream at a Dairy Queen. So his granddaughters feel something hard in their ice cream, and they, I guess, tell Dairy Queen, and they check the video, and the video shows their grandfather putting cocaine ecstasy pills in their ice cream. So he got busted for felony child abuse. It never fails. Never fails. Always a white MAGA Republican. They are a sick, sick bunch.
They are being starved. They are thirsty, only given 1 cup of water per day, are denied bathroom privileges, are denied medical attention. People in ICE concentration camps are losing their lives. And don't even think about saying FAFO, fuck around and find out, to these people in ICE detention centers. It is a shame that members of the Black community started the trend, and so many other people followed. This is an updated voting poll.
Updated.
Brown people voted for Kamala Harris more, but you fall for the colonizers' divisive tactics, the inaccurate voting polls, the initial propaganda. It is immature and immoral to be centering that type of behavior in response to a community that is being mass deported in prison and concentration camps and tossed out of the country to who knows where without any rights or contact to any lawyer or family. When we should be focused on solidarity, and this has to stop immediately, especially those of you who claim to be activists perpetuating this FAFO BS nonsense.
Shouts out to Aaliyah, because this is where it was on her page when I first saw this lady, this Mexican lady. And then I went to her page and she doubled down and literally said that they helped us during the Civil War, which is a lie. And the Mexicans helped free the slaves. First of all, Mexico had slavery themselves that wasn't abolished until 1829 or 1830 or something, somewhere around there. And the president that abolished slavery in Mexico was Afro-Indigenous. I don't know why they keep leaving that part out. He looked more like a negro than he looked like. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And when we were down there, we was fighting beside them. We was helping to protect their borders. They conveniently leave that out. all this civil rights. There was nobody that was not fighting with us for civil rights. It's a lie and a scam, not as a collective. And they know a lot of them are anti-black. It is so crazy that they keep blaming us. First of all, we've been saying fuck around and found out, just like we've been saying a whole bunch of other shit that they co-opt and steal and turn into something else. Fuck around and found out never really had no political meaning. That's just how black people talk. Bitch, fuck around and find out. That's how we talk. Why do they keep blaming us and censoring us when we are not the ones that's putting them in concentration camps? We do not yield, nor do we hold the power to deport them. They are focusing on the wrong people. Why y'all not mad at MAGA? Why y'all not sticking it to the white man? I mean, we just got to call it a spade a spade. It's so weird that the Mexican and the Latino community keeps coming for black people. It's because we're not putting our bodies, we're not sacrificing our bodies and going and running out and standing on the front lines. Is that what it is? Why they got so much animosity toward us like we're the ones that's doing this to them? We're not inflicting any pain on you. And as per Aaliyah's video, because I never saw that initial video, she played a video of a bald head clear guy coining fuck around and find out for political purposes. Once again, stealing our shit, renaming, reclassifying it, giving it a different meaning. We're not making fun of y'all like that. We really ain't. We don't give a... It's unfortunate, but stop blaming. You're pointing,
I don't understand it either. It's not what I voted for. I voted for the criminals to be removed, 100%. But there are a lot of hardworking immigrants in this country that are building this country. Going back to when I started building the Hard Rock, 85% probably immigrants.
So this man is a Trump voter that owns a construction company in Florida. He doesn't see how they're going to replace all those people to keep construction going. And he said Donald Trump needs to find a way to quickly legalize all these people. Were you not paying attention when Donald Trump was campaigning to be president? Were you not paying attention to his first term? What about Donald Trump made you think he would legalize immigrants here that were working? You didn't vote for this. This is exactly what you voted for, because this is exactly what he said would happen. It's never been about getting rid of the criminals. It's never been about doing it the right way. I'll tell you what, midterms are going to be interesting. I'll say that. We'll see how many people actually regret that vote, or how many will continue to hurt themselves with their vote.
80% of the tax credits that make Obamacare cheaper, 80% of those tax credits go to people in red states. 57% of people who use the ACA marketplace to get healthcare, they are in Republican congressionally controlled districts. The Democrats are fighting to continue those tax credits so that your healthcare is cheaper, when the truth is, the people that benefit from those tax credits the most are not even their constituents. They voted for Trump and they voted for Republicans. There are 39 congressional districts where, had it not been for these tax credits that passed under the Biden administration and that Democrats are trying to renew again right now, those people would have been paying double for their health care. And guess who those people voted for? Trump. Most of those districts are in Texas, Florida, and Georgia. So again, the tax credits that the Democrats are fighting to extend right now were originally passed 4 years ago under the Biden administration, and most people that have been benefiting from those voted for Trump. Like, Biden and the Democrats cut the cost of your healthcare in half, people, and they still voted for Trump. And now the Republicans are going to get rid of your healthcare subsidies, and you're going to be paying on average 115% more.
I voted for Donald Trump to piss off the liberals. It was hilarious, but this bill they're trying to pass will take away my Medicaid. I have type 2 diabetes with a diabetic retinopathy. If I can't afford my medicine, I will lose my vision. I'm scared. I'm in tears and need urgent help. Too bad you're gonna lose your eyesight, buddy, because you won't be able to see just how owned all these liberals are. I mean, you're getting what you voted for. Even seeing all these liberals angry and upset, you should be ecstatic. What's there to be scared of? I mean, all the people that you don't like are gonna be suffering. So who cares if you're suffering too? Posts like this are going to be a lot more common in the coming weeks, months, even years. But when that time comes and these people are crying and groveling for help and wondering why this happens, be sure to make them feel the full weight of this decision that they made in voting for Trump, and remind them of every single thing that they did and supported that brought us to this moment. Racism has a cost, and unfortunately for MAGA, it's way higher than any of them could ever afford.
How am I supposed to explain to my 3-year-old that her dad... I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. There's no doubt about it, I'll sing and I'll shout it because I don't care.
Freaking disappointment, man. What a disappointment this is, where you just believed that a freaking politician was actually trustworthy, that whenever he said he would stay out of these wars and bring world peace, that America would be America first, not Israel first. I don't care what anyone says. This is Israel's battle, and we should have never done what we just... Donald Trump has officially betrayed MAGA. Instead of upholding his promise of staying out of these forever wars, he just announced that the United States has bombed Iran.
The truth, Trump supporters don't measure his success by what he does for them. They measure by what he does against people they don't like. That's why they see him as being successful. This is why they will never abandon him. His tormenting of others sustains them. This is a requirement to be in the MAGA cult. Whataboutism, when you can't defend Trump without mentioning Obama, Biden, or Clinton. I dare any Trump supporter to try to defend Trump without blaming one of these three. In case you're wondering what the average MAGA cult member looks like, they look like this.
Child, I have been telling y'all about this for a minute, and I keep saying that what is going on that hill is not logical. But there are still many who do not believe. But there is one lady who I came across who can explain it. Listen up.
Did you know that the word MAGA translates to many different things in other languages? For example, in Japanese, it means wickedness, evil, calamity, and disaster. It is a slang word in Nigeria meaning sucker, fraud victim, or easily fooled idiot. It means lies in Zulu. This word means dragon in Sudanese. It also translates to witch in Latin. MAGA is the name of the highest rank in the Church of Satan. It means swelling or inflamed in Filipino. MAGA can be translated to many different things in many different languages. I think it's kind of telling, don't you?
I have been saying this, that what is going on is not logical, but it is indeed spiritual. All you have to do is look at all of the chaos, how fast and furious is happening. All right? Many of us have gotten so far away from God. Oh, we know about him. You understand? But we really, really don't believe in him. And we really, really don't believe that there is an enemy of mankind. We don't believe that. But all you have to do is look at everything that's going on. Number one, Satan is the author of confusion. We need to know that. You need to know that. And everything that is going on is confusing. Everything that they're trying to break people so bad, all right, that you become oppressed, which is going to go into depression, and everything is shut down, and you will have no choice but to follow them. I keep telling you this, but do not follow them. They're putting all this money into so-called AI, $500 billion. This is what this administration has decided that they were going to do. You understand? But I need to warn you about that, because Elania has also, he has a company of whereas they are indeed putting chips in people's hands and their foreheads. Look it up for yourself. Now, when I was 25 years old, I heard about that chip in the hand or the forehead, and I was always told that it was the enemy's mark. It was his mark, and do not get it. Okay? Be aware. Open your eyes. If people going around here talking about hashtag woke, but you're not woke about the right thing. You're not woke about the right thing. What is going on is demonic. It is demonic, and you need to know that. Know it. And then handle yourself accordingly. This is a come to Jesus moment, baby. Get it together now. This is why everything's happening. Yes, God allowed this to happen because the people said, guess what? This is what we want. So he gave you what you want. Huh? Now you see all the destruction of your decision. Oh no. This is horrible. This is evil. He even put himself in the Pope's attire. I'm sending out all kind of warnings now, and it's not so much about this nation as it is about humanity, as it is about spirituality. And whether you believe in it or not, I can almost guarantee you, when and if something happens to you, the first name that you gonna call is God's. You understand? Because you want him to pull you up out of trouble. And wouldn't it be a sad thing if he says, I know you not? Baby, the enemy don't love nobody. Oh no, he loves nobody. And for the ones that's following him, he's telling you all kinds of lies. And you're quick to believe it. But guess what? Devastation will come to you as well. Because the enemy loves no one. And you're going to find that out soon. And very soon. You stay close to God. You understand him? You go to him. You get refuge under him. He said evil times were coming. And they are indeed coming. They're not just here just yet. Oh, but they're coming. Look at everything that's happening. And the root of all evil is money. And that is exactly what they're doing, to the point that they're going to even put, trying to take out student loans from folks who are over 62 who are only getting Social Security. They wanted to take their whole check. They don't care what happens to you, because I'm going to tell you something. That money is going in their pockets. They have to figure out a way that they are going to get that $4.5 trillion that budget, that House passed. And Social Security is number one. It has a $2 trillion surplus, and they want to take it. Just like these tariffs. He keeps talking about it's a beautiful thing, because they are lining their pockets with the money that's going to come from the tariffs. Don't you understand that? And then the American people are having to pay for it. But I'm going to take you back. I got to bring you back. This is bigger. This is not logical. Please open up your heart. Remove the thorns, honey, and run to God, because that is the only one that is going to bring you through this fire. Oh, because there's a fire coming. There's a fire indeed coming. Power to the people. God bless you. God bless you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Do it.
I did vote for Trump. And now I will deal with the aftermath of the tariffs. I compared 2024 first quarter to 2025 first quarter. I am down 70%. I'm not willing to say that that's due to the decisions of the administration yet, because my business does run in cycles. When it comes to the items that I import directly from China, like the pens, pencils, coffee mugs, keychains, calculators, that's all been affected immediately. I also had a quote for rubber ducks that I was working on, 5,000 rubber ducks. And my unit cost went from below 30 cents to just below 50 cents overnight. Consequently, that order of ducks is on hold. I also have 10,000 poker chips on hold. I have 2,000 hats on hold. This is all merchandise I could be selling right now. Yes, I do have some investments that are down, which is affecting me on the personal side. Now we're not sure which direction we want to go.
What do you get when you vote for a billionaire who gives tax breaks to other billionaires? You get to stay in the trailer park.
I'll tell y'all one thing, ain't nobody more inconsistent than a MAGA person. I done came by this house so many times because I live in this neighborhood, and that flag come up and down like the weather, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, the last time I didn't see, I thought they took it down because they was washing it. Then they put it back up, I'm like, okay, it's here. It was there, but not to stay, clearly, because damn, that flag over there doing disappearing acts and shit. First I thought somebody lost their Medicaid and then they got it back, and that's why they put the flag back. Alright, it's okay. Maybe it takes others longer to recognize a cult, you know, and they got themselves out of there, hopefully. I don't know.
There you have it, man. Part 2 of the FAFO. Listen, these people don't get any kind of sympathy from us, you. They don't get any sympathy. When you vote to hurt other people, this is the consequence. Racism cost. Because we know it all was behind racism. You know what I mean? It cost. And as much as I would hate to say it, this is funny. Much as I would hate to say it, I think America needed this wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? I think people really needed to take a step back and say, look, man, we're doing the wrong thing. We can't continue on this trajectory that we've been on with this. It has to change. There's no way. Okay, before I go off on a tangent with that, let's just say, right, before this, I didn't care about politics. I still don't, you know. But I didn't care, man. I had no knowledge of this whatsoever. Us dealing with this guy has made me read into information and actually study and know what I'm talking about. I'll never be able to not see it how I see it now. And it pisses me off because my life was happier when you can turn it off, but you can't. They're in the news every day. They dominate the news with lies all the time. Now these people are complaining. You don't get to come and play for this team now that you didn't get what you want. No, you're going to stay on the sideline or you're going to go down with that ship. We don't care. We don't care. You get no sympathy because when he won the election, you guys flaunted it. You bragged. You talked trash. You came out like it was a sports team. And you're playing with people's lives. Now we're supposed to be the bigger persons. We're not supposed to. I think it was this woman here. Hold on. I think it was. Sorry. This woman right here.
Members of the black community started the trend, and so many other people followed. This is an
When she mentioned toward the end of what she was saying, she talked about.
perpetuating this FAFO BS nonsense.
It ain't BS nonsense. It's actually us giving it back to them. You can't keep taking the higher road. You can't keep taking the higher road. You guys have to pay for the shit that you put us in because you have us living through this every day now. We don't want to do this. You made it this way. You made it so we have to, you know, I liked it this one right here. You made it so we have to indulge and be aware of this stuff every single day. You made it like that. Every conversation, every barbecue, well, not barbecue because y'all don't do this around black people. Y'all do it in spaces where black people are not dominant in. So you pick and choose when you want to do it. But I just hope that, you know, people learn their lesson from it and actually be better. Be better people. Try to be a better person to people, man. Stop being nasty. Stop siding with bigotry and racism. This planet is not owned by anybody. This land of America is not owned by anybody. When you die, America doesn't go with you. This is God's land. It doesn't belong to no one. That's my mindset on it. I would never lose sleep over a piece of land. That's just what it is. I love the people that I have here because they live here. I don't care. It's a piece of land at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I liked it when he was talking about the whataboutism, because
To be in the MAGA cult. Whataboutism. When you
Let
can't
it play
defend
it.
Trump without mentioning Obama, Biden, or Clinton.
and that's all they do. That's all that their whole existence is, bringing up other people to defend somebody that would never defend them. Come out of the cult, man. Wake up, be a normal person. Stop watching the news. Go work out. Be nice and share. Like, comment, share. Ayobastle TV. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.